So I want to create a short video about this button shine effect you can see here. And it's pretty simple actually. If you just copy the code I provide you in the description below, you paste it, and you don't need to use Funnelish necessarily. You can use any funnel builder that allows you to customize your CSS. Some funnel builders require you to pay a premium for accessing the CSS like Elementor, but on Funnelish this is free to access for you. What you need to do here to be detailed also is create a custom HTML. You can place it somewhere here, wherever you want actually, and then you get this edit custom HTML that is empty. And here you can go in. So we're gonna delete this and use the previous one that is already pre-filled. And we first need an HTML element that is called button. This is just a simple HTML element. If you want to go into the details about HTML, you can just go to w3schools.com, and you not only find the CSS animations, but also if we look here, we can search for button, and you're gonna find all the necessary information for it, on how you need to define it, on the custom variables it has. And we're gonna now focus more on the CSS side. So we have a class, so we can access this with this variable here, Cartman's button. You directly see that this and this is getting highlighted. So the CSS understands, okay, we are communicating about this button. We want to change the style of this button. And if we just shortly remove all of this, how does a simple, we'll reload this, and how does a simple HTML look without changing anything? This is how it looks, you see. And all the CSS code we provided changes in the effect. So what I did here is put in style tag, because the style tag is for CSS, otherwise it doesn't understand, okay, what are you trying to communicate. There's also another option that's more technical, that you can write inline, if I'm not wrong, all these CSS attributes, so you don't have to create this separately. But since we are using a ton of adjustments, we're just gonna do this on a separate basis. And yes, what did we define here? So yeah, we are firstly accessing this button with this variable, and we need to put in a point before of it. This is just a convention on how to access this. And then we're gonna define the position of it. Display inline block, I don't know what this means right now, but this overflow hidden is pretty important, because if we take it away, save changes, and we reload this, you're gonna now see this button shine, or this tilted, skewed box that is white, how it does look otherwise. And we need to, for that reason, add overflow hidden. So it's just displaying what's over this button and nothing else. Just some padding, this is probably pretty known. The font size, you can also use the percentage or view width ratio, and the background color. So the actual button color, also here's the color of the font, but this is the button color, so I just took this green. And you can also define borders, border radius. I actually like the 15 border radius most. Then what's this setting? Cursor, double point, pointer. If we look closely and I hover over this button with my mouse, you see it changes into this hand, and that's exactly what's telling it to change it. Yeah, box shadow and a transition, so how long it takes to transition from my normal mouse to this pointer hand. And now comes to this shine effect. Again, access this with this card button variable, but now we say, okay, this is the state, because it's a keyframed animation, how it looks before a keyframe animation starts. So we've loaded, this is the first CSS that's getting loaded into the website, and position absolute, and exactly now we have the where this box is starting. It's -75. If we take away the overflow hidden, maybe you still remember, this is the -75 where it's starting. And also that's the reason why we need to push further than the 75, than the 100%. We need to push to 125%. And yes, the width of this box is 50%. We have a total height of 100%. We'll give it a white color. This is the shiny color. We'll give it a blur, and we'll give it a skew. So you saw that it's a little bit skewed. It looks more realistic. And then the animation, we attach this animation we created here with the keyframes. It's taking 2 seconds. We're gonna change this to 4 seconds. Ease in, out. You can now again go into this CSS sections with the animations and look yourself. Okay, we have the in, out. You can use an ease, a linear, ease in, ease out, cubic Bezier, and define it yourself. So if you're familiar with motion graphics, you probably understand this, or with video editing, what's happening there. And you can also change this. I like this the most, and ease in, out looks most natural, that there is an acceleration and deceleration period. There is this infinite loop, and we want to make it a pause. So there is the button shine animation, and then there should be a short delay. So that's why I made the animation start at 0%. At 50% of the animation, of the 4-second animation, it's already at 125%, and then it stays there for the rest of the time. So it's the pause where this box stays at the end and then restarts again, because otherwise it's just too confusing for your eyes. And one little additional adjustment is that if we hover over this button, there is a small scale. We can exaggerate it to 150, and then everybody's gonna see it, but this isn't required exactly. Chuck. Thanks for watching. If you like this, leave a comment below, give me a like, subscribe, whatever you want, and see you until next time.